group. It's called Comedy and Magic. Give it up for the very funny Byron Brooks!
I did not pick that song. But I tell you what, man, I'm feeling all of a sudden 10 times more sassy. So how you guys doing tonight? I'm so glad to be here. Mostly because my day has been shit. I'll tell you, like, first when I woke up this morning, first place I go, I walk in, there's this little kid standing. He's like, pointing at me, calling me a loser. And all I can think to myself is, man, even at the age of 3, this little shit's got me figured out. But fuck that kid, right? What the hell is a 3-year-old doing in a strip club in the middle of the night? Kid needs to get his life together. So my name's Byron Brooks. I'm your minority hire for tonight. I'm happily married. I'm from the White Marsh area. Have a wife, son, 2 cats at home. And I'm blessed to be able to come out almost every night and do comedy for beautiful people like you, so I can spend as little time with them as possible. I'm joking, guys. I love spending time with my cats. Got any cat people here? Yes, I love my cat people. I got 2 at home. You got how many cats? 2. 2, awesome. Got any dog people here?
Yeah.
My man really likes dogs, man. But let me tell you, I'm not a big dog person. It's not that I hate dogs. It's just that I've dated a lot of white women in my life. Sometimes the dogs are racist, yo. That's not even really a joke. That's more like a PSA. Have you ever heard a dog bark with a hard R? So, speaking of white women, I ended up marrying one. She's cool. She's really white, though. She's like Renaissance Festival white. Like I found her on farmersonly.com. Nah, she's cool, though, man. Sometimes she doesn't understand, like, the nuances of being in an interracial relationship. Like, she doesn't understand the whole concept of, when you see a black man run, what do you do? Run. Thank you, black sister. You run. You don't ask where the fuck we're going. You don't ask I was at a bar the other day with my wife, and she's nosy as hell. And we're enjoying our drinks, and this fight breaks off in the corner of the bar. Of course, my nice nosy ass gets up and wants to go see what's going on. And she sees what I assume to be a gun. And the only reason I say assume is because by this time, my ass was already in the car. She's calling me from inside the bar, like, they're shooting here. I'm like, yeah, bitch, that's why I'm out here. Now, I'm rolling down the window. You're ready to hear in 30 seconds, I'm gone. But she's cool, man. Like, we've been married for 16 years now. Actually, our wedding anniversary is tomorrow. 16 years, man. You guys know what sex after 16 years of marriage is like? Still good for me. For her, not so much. I was just having this conversation with my wife the other night after sex when she was done crying. It was a sad situation. But yeah, we have a son. His name's Zachary, a little disrespectful mixed kid. They don't tell you how disrespectful these kids can be when they're getting older. Like, every black man he saw in public, he called him daddy. 2 years old, daddy. And you think, like, he'd have the respect to call me daddy? No, for 1.5 years of my life, I was known as Obama. I'd be like, stop calling me that. He'd be like, whatever time it was. But he's a good kid, man. We live, like I said, we live in the White Marsh area. We used to live in the Baltimore area. And we want him to go to a safer, more, a better school. So now he goes to a school that's so white, only two possible bad things could happen to him. A, a school shooting, or B, some really hot teacher tries to fuck him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know what's up with these teachers these days. My teachers used to look like Thanos with a wig on. They used to like teach throw in the morning and hunt for infinity stones at night. But he's doing good in his new school. He's in 7th grade now. He's 13 years old. Already has a girlfriend. It's I don't know. I don't know that. They're already talking about getting a house, getting married, buying a car. And look, I think it's absolutely adorable, but I'm really, really, really concerned for this little girl. When she finds out my son's gay as shit. How do I know my son's gay? It's really easy. It's 2025. I can go up and ask him. I walked up to him the other day. I was like, hey man, you happen to be gay? He goes, Dad, what's gay? I said, well, you know, if a man likes a man or a woman likes a woman, they're part of the gay community. He says, no, I can be gay, Dad. I have a girlfriend. I said, oh, you do? Okay, man, that's cool, man. I just don't want anybody to be homophobic towards you. I'm not down with that. That's not cool. He looks at me and goes, what's homophobic? I said, well, take me for instance, right? If I like another man, someone may not like that. They might be mean to me. That's called being homophobic. You know, he looked at me dead in my eye and he goes, Dad, if you were gay, it wouldn't be homophobic. No one likes you anyway. Well, fuck you, son. That's some gay ass shit to say to me. But he really is a good kid, though, man. I mean, where else am I going to get clean pee from the past drug test, right? Got any weed smokers in here? Awesome. The rest of your parents here or some shit? Now, for you people who don't smoke weed, you haven't probably experienced a whole dispensary situation. So let me tell you what they do. If you ever decide to walk to a dispensary, they're going to sell you the most potent shit that they can, and they giggle behind the counter about what they just did. I bought this shit the other day that was so strong.
What was the name of it? No.
So strong. I smoked it. I started looking around. Started looking at my hands. I was like, Jesus Christ, my hands are huge. And I started to come down a little bit, and I was like, no, my dick's just little. Really sad situation. So I know I had to quit drinking recently because, you know, bad things always happen when you're drinking, right? And I had to think about, you know, the times that bad things happened while I was drunk. And I remember, I'll tell you a story once. My girlfriend used to get piss drunk every night. And every night she would go running out the front door of our 2nd-story apartment. She'd go tumbling down the stairs to the 1st floor. She'd lay there a while giggling and then get up like nothing ever happened. And I'll tell you what, she was such a great sport about it. Not one time did she ever complain that I pushed her. It's called a team player. Man, let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, he told you I have a comedy special, a 30-minute comedy special called Comedy and Magic on YouTube. Please go out there and watch it. Every time I say this, I always think about the reason I did this comedy special because I co-headlined with an actual magician. Every time I do the show with the magician, I think to myself, man, why aren't there any black magicians? Can anybody name a black magician? And then I started thinking to myself, man, like, maybe black people don't need magic. Can you imagine me with magic? Spades games never be the same. Man, police pull me over. They'd be like, excuse me, sir. Let me get your license and smoke bomb people. Child support, now you see it. I'm just just joking. Those kids ain't that money, man. Those kids ain't that money. I just don't understand why it's gotta be so expensive, right? Like, especially when I know for a fact that for 75 cents a day, you can sponsor a child in need. That is the same as a cup of coffee. So yeah, speaking of my gay son, man, I've come to this realization, man, that like, I think I'm like 2% gay. I think everybody's like a little bit gay. Look, 2% there, right? No, he said I ought to go look at my dick in the mirror. Yeah, but the only reason I say that is because back in 1993, when I was 13 years old, no one ever told me RuPaul was a man. No one. Do you know how many crusty ass socks my mom had to pick up? I found out this nigga had a dick. And look, you think my friends would have warned me, right? And I think they did. They would say things like, yo, man, you know RuPaul does drag. You know RuPaul does drag. And I'd be like, look, man, I don't really care what kind of car she drives. That bitch is fine. That's just me out next day. Hey, y'all have been fine. My name's Byron Brooks. Have a good night.